I'd like to thank everyone for coming. On behalf of the Jake's Fireworks family and the Marietta family, this is a big event for us, a big day, and we're very excited to have everyone here today. If I could get everyone to stand for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Color guard, attention! Color guard, advance! Color guard, hold! Post colors. Audience, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Color guard, honor your colors.
I want to share a little history about Jake's Fireworks and about the transition that we've made throughout the years. Jake's Fireworks is an American company. It's an American story. My great-grandfather and great-grandmother, immigrants, came over and moved near Weir. My grandfather and his mother moved just outside of Pittsburg on Lone Star Corner after his father was killed. And they began selling fireworks there. This is in the late 20s, the early 30s. Grandpa used to joke that the fireworks they sold at that time were firecrackers and cattails they'd dip in kerosene. Yeah, it was their sparklers. I didn't know for the longest time why that was, and then it was explained to me. It was during the war, and during the war effort, all the chemicals and all the materials that were used to make fireworks were used for the war effort. As many things have changed, so has Jake's Fireworks over the years. And the addition of Grandma into the fireworks business just a few years later. Grandma's the one who really took on the fireworks business and helped it grow. We lost her suddenly and unexpectedly just a few weeks ago, and she was supposed to be the one here today, so it's an emotional day for us. As she grew through the fireworks industry, you know, having her store out there on 4th Street in Lone Star, she's been a pillar of our community, as has that fireworks store. I was in the store and had the honor to experience something that very few people get to see in their life about 3-4 years ago. A gentleman came in, and he was probably in his late 60s, early 70s, and he had about a 4 or 5-year-old little boy in tow with him. And he walked in the door, and he said, "Do you remember me?" And Grandma, sitting in her chair, popped up, looked, and said, "Absolutely, you're little such and such." She said, "Do you remember when I used to make you ride home and get a note from your mother so that you could buy fireworks?" And without missing a beat, this gentleman lowered his head. "Yes, ma'am, I remember." It was an unbelievable story, and that was his great-grandson. He had sat there and visited with us for the next 30 minutes or so, and he explained. He shopped there as a kid. His kids shopped there, his grandkids, and this was his great-grandson now that he was bringing to that store. You know, so 4 generations, as is there 4 generations of the Mariettas. You know, my children now are helping in the fireworks stores. And Grandma's store still lives on. 80 plus years on that corner selling different goods, you know, in the Pittsburg community. And my wife now running Grandma's store there. She's been there the last 10 years with Grandma. And that store and that tradition will continue, and those stories will continue. But as the fireworks industry and as that little store has changed, so have we. We've gone throughout the country. You know, we wholesale from coast to coast. We have retail stores throughout, but it's all based out of Pittsburg, Kansas. And we couldn't have done any of that without this community and all of you, the people who have supported us throughout the years from every aspect. You know, as I look through the crowd, I see a lot of faces and a lot of people that have helped us do so many different things, so many things that made our dreams possible and made the American dream possible. So, you know, on behalf of all of us, I want to thank you guys, because without everyone here and without this community, this would not have been possible. And that community support is what's got us where we are. I was thinking this morning, you know, this Thursday, the 4th of July, people throughout the country are going to celebrate their freedom, celebrate their patriotism, and millions of people are going to be shooting world-class fireworks coast to coast, because of Pittsburg, Kansas, because of this community, and because of all of you. So on behalf of Jake's, on behalf of the Marietta family, thank you very much, and we appreciate everything. It's now my great honor to introduce to you Senator Moran.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Mayor, permission to be in your city? Thank you very much. Great to be here, of course. If you work in Washington, D.C., it's great to be any place but Washington, D.C. So thank you very much for the honor of joining all of you here today to celebrate this great occasion. As we start this week of Independence Day celebrations, as we get together as family and friends and communities on July the 4th, we pay tribute to our country. We pay tribute to our servicemen and women. We pay tribute to our veterans. And we recognize that we as Americans have a special opportunity to grow up, raise our families, and pursue our dreams in a special place. We also ought to recognize that we have a particular responsibility to make certain that we pass that opportunity on to the next generation of Americans, to our kids and grandkids, and to Americans we will never meet. Part of that American dream is what we're seeing here today. The ability to have a family who decides we need to do something to put food on our family's table. No longer can we work in the coal mines. We need to figure out something else to do for our own benefit. And that benefit helps that family continue this tradition, this family business now, year after year and generation to generation. This is the American dream. And in my view, it's something that we need to understand in our nation's capital. The President and Congress, Republicans and Democrats, need to understand that our ability to have the American dream pursued is our most serious civic responsibility. Our ability to pass on the chance for another Marietta family to start a business and to have the potential to succeed. We need to get the barriers out of the way. We need to create the greatest opportunity that we can for success. And today you see that exhibited by a family who decided they're going to do something not only to put food on their own family's table, but to be able to pass a business on to succeeding generations. And perhaps most importantly, the ability to pursue lots of people as they pursue that American dream. While we talk about an American dream and the pursuit of success, what that really means is it gives everyone else a chance for the opportunity for a job and to take care of their families. So this is a special week in our country's history. It's a time for all of us to come together and recognize the special country we live in, the sacrifices that so many people have made for our benefit, but also to recognize that in the absence of the opportunity that America presents for a family to pursue the American dream, none of this would be possible. So my congratulations to the Marietta family, my congratulations to the Pittsburg community, to Crawford County, for having the kind of people who understand the value of that pursuit of American dream and what it can mean to all of us. So when we shoot the fireworks, I keep praying for rain across Kansas so we can shoot lots of fireworks from east to west, north to south on Thursday. When we do that, we'll be honoring the American dream exhibited here in Pittsburg, Kansas by Jake's Fireworks. God bless our country. Thank you all for being here to pay tribute to this family and to the country that we live in. Thank you very much.
Couldn't have put it better about the weather and praying for rain lately. We've been very blessed, and thank you for dialing up this weather today. I think 80 degrees in July, I think we'll all take. But again, I want to reiterate what Mick said earlier. This isn't possible without all of you, and that goes from people in the government to the city to our employees to people that have helped us all along. This is not possible without everyone pitching in. And so with that, fittingly, I'm going to introduce Senator Jake LaTurner.
Thank you all for allowing me to be here today. I spoke with the governor about this event, and he couldn't make it, but he wanted me to read this letter, and I told him I would. Greetings. On behalf of the great state of Kansas, I would like to congratulate you, Jake's Fireworks, on the opening of your world headquarters in Pittsburg, Kansas Industrial Park. My deepest regrets for being unable to attend this momentous occasion, but know that I am thinking about you and excited for your future success. The firm started as a small stand in 1938 and has become the top consumer fireworks company in the United States. This accomplishment and growth demonstrates an entrepreneurial and resilient spirit that Kansas is lucky to have. As a Kansas family-run business for over 3 generations, Jake's Fireworks makes a significant impact on our economy with over 100 employees. Furthermore, your Folds of Honor firework program to benefit the dependents of our wounded or killed military service members is outstanding and showcases the compassion and care for others we value here in Kansas and our country. Again, congratulations on the opening of your new facility. I'm sure your staff and the residents of Pittsburgh community are excited to see where your venerable company will go next. Warm regards, Sam Brownback. I just want to say myself that the reason we're here today is to honor the Marietta family and to celebrate both their accomplishment and the city of Pittsburgh. The Marietta family is rooted in this community, and them choosing to expand their business exemplifies the success that they've rightly experienced, and them choosing to do that here shows their confidence in the people of Southeast Kansas. The Southeast Kansas economy has seen some rough days, and while there is still work to be done, I believe it's safe to say that the Southeast Kansas economy is on the rebound and that Jake's Fireworks is leading the way. I think it's very exciting. I want to congratulate you on your success, and on behalf of the people of Southeast Kansas, thank you and congratulations.
There's been a lot of people involved in a multi-year process in being able to get into this facility. I'm going to let Mayor Gray speak to that, and I'd like to introduce Pittsburgh's Mayor, Mayor Gray. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to thank Jake's Fireworks representatives for allowing us to be here today and celebrate with you all. The city of Pittsburgh has only played a small part, I believe, in this. The credit really goes to Jake's Fireworks and their staff, their leadership, the Marietta family for everything that they've been able to accomplish. The city was able to play a small role in Jake's Fireworks being able to get into this building. But really the work and the credit is from the employees and the people of Jake's Fireworks who make it happen every day. Jake's Fireworks, World Headquarters, Pittsburgh, Kansas. That sounds great. To be able to say that and be able to say that there's one more entrepreneur, one more group, one more family that has decided to make Pittsburgh their home. It was not only just initiated their journey in Pittsburgh, but has decided to continue their journey in Pittsburgh. They, like many other companies, have a lot of choices. They could leave any day and go someplace else and probably have some ease of ability to perform their business other places, but they've chosen to stay here. So we thank you for choosing Pittsburgh. We thank you for allowing our people to be employed by your organization. Thank you very much. I did want to just take a quick moment to recognize a few city officials. I've been asked to do that. We do have some other commissioners in the audience today. John Ketterman is here. I did see Patrick O'Brien as well. Chuck Manziel and Monica Moran. And then I did notice that Dr. Scott from the Pittsburg State University is here as well. And would like to thank Blake Benson from the Economic Development Group for being here. And then also would like to thank former Economic Development Director Mark Turnbull and former City Manager John Van Gordon, who also played a part in getting Jake's Fireworks into this building and worked hard with this group. So I do want to thank them for their hard work and dedication to the city and to our community. Most importantly, thank you to the Marietta family, and thank you to all of you who are able to make this happen. Thank you very much.
We're going to do the official ribbon cutting now. If I can get all of the Jake's people to the ribbon, please. We're going to go ahead and set up and do the ribbon cutting. Thank you all very much.
Which camera are you looking at, John?
Yes, they are.
All right. Ready? Okay, let's cut the ribbon.
Let's see if it does.
Yeah.